Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and greetings to the Mercenary into the Endgame. We're at level 59. We gotta finish the last push into the mapping stage, but that shouldn't be an issue, as we have been just consistently blasting through the content. And we are finally not dropping killer FPS anymore as we throw out our grenades. And we only needed to use upscaling for that. So right now we're running the FSR, the AMD DLSS, to have our graphics, well, technically get worse whenever we put down the grenades. But at least like this, you can finally play the game again without having like the stutter fiesta on every grenade explosion. Now, I'm not 100% happy with the solution, but since it's working, I guess I'll take it. Because no one likes this playing with low FPS weirdness. We're trying to enjoy the bazaar yesterday. Yeah, I think that ain't gonna happen until something functionally changes with the game. We had a good run there. Okay, there's no way down. That is not cool. There should always be a way down, because that's where we cross pathies. That's how we make our way to the Viper really quick. Oh, really? Don't tell me this is a different mutation. No, it's always to the right and then just hover over. It's like always this one. If it's not that one, then I'm screwed because I gotta like rethink. So this is just a minor SETI spaghetti here on the side. We got that. Okay, that's level 60. Oh, the frost almost killing me there. We're not having that, my friend. Do you notice this on stream, how the graphics slightly takes a nosedive when we explode all the grenades, or is it not really noticeable on stream? Ah, we found the way, chat. We found the way. I think we did. It's noticeable, right? I mean, it's like sad solution, but like look at my FPS. So we're running around with 123 to 180. Like I had to cap the FPS at 180 actually. And like whenever we drop a grenade, it's actually dropping down to 90, which is okay. But if I run around with my full 400 FPS, which I can get, guess how far they are dropping? If I'm not using upscaling, I'm running around with 400 FPS, and then we are dropping the grenades, and the FPS will drop to 50 and below from 400. That's kind of like that's a little stutter, huh? Tiny stutter. Now, obviously, that's unacceptable, and we can't play with that. So this solution will hold up for now to allow me to play the game at least and enjoy my build without a problem. Well, let's put on the new flask for more life. Get it refilled, and we're making our way towards new nodes. Yeah. New nodes here. It's gonna be nice. Increase crossbow reload speed. We still have to refund some nodes, actually, to make things a bit easier for me. I think I can do that. Also, as soon as the boss killer video is processed, it's out, guys. It's a guide for every single boss in the game. Yes, we went through the process today. We gathered the footage. Every single boss that matters, every single boss that grants a bonus has been covered in that video with a short explanation on how to beat them. Is this cruel or not, TMO? Yep, this is cruel difficulty. I'm sorry for not struggling because, well, there is no struggle when we are going through cruel difficulty. I do believe he did not understand that. Yeah, I think now he refunded correctly. No, he cannot. Wait, why can you not refund that correctly? Okay, that should work. Perfection. I like what I see here. It should all do the trick. Playing with your minion build is awesome, thanks. Well, appreciate it, brother. We'll definitely have to mess around more with it. Have you updated your sorceress build yet? Well, she's in the endgame and she's obliterating the endgame round G. There is nothing to update there. Right, at this point, it's just finding better gear, getting more mana, getting more energy shield, putting some further skill points in, stuff like that. But again, we are making starters until level 70, and we're going to set you up for success. And the further end game will come later. The GPU, I'm playing a 7900 Extreme. The thing is, the grenade explosion FPS drop has nothing to do with my graphic card. Absolutely not a single thing. The drop there is from the game itself. There is a existing problem with the particles of the grenades. That is like there's no explanation why it's happening. So nope, you cannot like quantify this in any way. You cannot say like, oh yeah, maybe you should just change the particle effects and then everything is going to be better. It's not. It's never going to be better. Oh, that was bad. So that is like wholly caused by the game itself. I've literally tried everything that's available to us, and there is just a hard limit of what you can achieve. No matter if you go for like any kind of, like if you dive into the files and try to change some things there, you're always being stuck to a degree. There's just a limit of how far you can push the game, it seems. And there seems to be just a problem with the grenade particle effects, because they will always deplete your FPS. I could minimize the effect a little bit here with DLSS, as I said. Like using FSR helps me to not struggle at all. Like we can fluently play with minimal upsetty spaghettis. And that's a good thing. Like I'm happy. And I would prefer if they would just fix their thing so we don't have to do this. But hey, worst case scenario, it's at least working. This Cruel, yes, this is Act 3 Cruel. We're almost done. We're level 60. And the build is just at a very nice power level. As we, with level 59, finally get our new bow. You might have missed this, but we were struggling because we're waiting to put on this bow. It has 50 to 203 physical damage. Like, it has everything. That bow is quite illegal, if I may say so. And might cause some stir. But finally with level 59 I could put it on, including my gloves, because we actually have gloves that add quite some damage as well. That was uncommon too. So two things that truly transformed us from being okay to, well, you really have these items? Yep, I do. Oh, we still have to get the sacrificial heart. Let's not forget that. Ooh, I almost did. Because there is the sacrificial heart for killing the big dudes that will grant us more skill points. It's true. What skill rotation to use on bosses? On the next boss I can break it down, but it's mostly a combination of simply dropping the... Oops, I should have not looted and get killed by chaos damage. It is a combination of dropping our stun grenades whenever the opponent is able to be stunned, and then a like explosive gas, right? Just in like an alternating pattern. In between, you drop an oil grenade to have your opponent be doused in oil, so they take bonus damage. But it is more like this repeating pattern between the two. And since I have double barrel on the explosive shot, I always have 2 explosive shots, which make life easier. All the more good to see there. Greetings. Is FSR better for stability than DLSS? I have a AMD graphic card, so I use FSR because I have a AMD graphic card. If you have NVIDIA, you can use DLSS. If it's now working, there was an error with DLSS when the game got released. And right now here, for these fighters too, we're doing a mix of dive bombing into dropping our flashbangs on it, so these guys don't do damage on me. And yes, also this guy is just going to get eaten. I should pick up that. That only works with Witch Hunter. No, the Gemling Legionnaire might actually be better at some fronts, because the Gemling Legionnaire can use more support gems. So right now I use, for example, a support gem that has my grenades explode twice. But now imagine, instead of being able to use this only once, I can use this on my gas grenades too. So my gas grenades put down 2 gas clouds that explode. That sounds pretty damn good, doesn't it? Or my tar grenades double tar, or my flashbangs double flashbang. So a Gemling Legionnaire can do this maybe even better at times. Voldemort, thank you for the 31 centuries of support. Ginge, thank you for the 23 months of subscriptions. Chat, there's a giveaway linked in the YouTube description, and also exclamation mark giveaway on Twitch. SteelSeries hit me up very spontaneously 2 days ago, and was like, here, we want to do something for your community. So we got a big hardware package for one of you worldwide to win. Sorkin, good to see you there, brother. Life's good. Yes, we had a nice dinner with the family yesterday. I had a schnitzel with cheese on top of it. Haven't had that one in a while. I don't like a new fancy restaurant. Oh shit, should not mess with my inventory while I do things. Your merc build had me to Act 2 and 3. I love to hear that, sir. Now you gotta go for the rest of it as well. I mean, at this point, I really need to work a little bit on my evasion and my armor, because as you can see, my evasion and my armor is both sub 30%, and they need to be at least 40% at any given point. Now, that being said, I'm not stressing too much because, again, you're not dying all the time. I could pick up, like, new pieces that would give me a little bit more, but I'd probably keep this for after the campaign, you know, when we have entered the end game, we can finally put on, like, expert gear, and I'll probably juice up my defense a little bit more. As there's really no downfall on my side. I mean, I could just get one chest piece right now. For example, mine has 200 armor. I could get one with 600 armor right now, if I then wanted to. Look at Lightning Merc build. Honestly, I haven't messed with Lightning Merc, and the main reason is that all my other characters are Lightning Ranger, Lightning Lightning Sword, Lightning everything. So I was like, maybe we should go away from this. So then inside out cordon bleu, kind of like that. Is Poison Ranger viable? I saw this morning a Poison Ranger build that looks so much fun and I want to try it out. My problem is, as I was watching the Poison Ranger build, the dude showed me how his build works. And he was like, so you need these 4 unique items for the build to work. And I was like, yeah, and let's fucking forget about that. I'm not saying it's not cool to make like a build work with unique items, but it's kind of like, so if I don't have these uniques, I cannot play it? Well, what a shame. I can't be fucking bothered. You know? So build look really cool, but like my philosophy is just simply like you gotta work without uniques. It can be amplified by uniques, but if the build doesn't work without, I'm really not bothered at the current time to make it work myself, you know? I mean, I understand again that this is Path of Exile, and Path of Exile long-term players are used to this kind of behavior, but that's the thing. We're not all Path of Exile long-term players. There's like, I would reckon that at least 70% of the player base is right now new to the game. Like they haven't played Path of Exile 1. So they're not used to this kind of like, you gotta trade to make a build work. Oh, you need certain uniques? Yeah, you don't farm them, you buy them. Now, how do you get uniques, Chad? Well, so listen, instead of going out there in the world and farming a unique, you just buy them. I personally feel like one thing that Diablo has done better for me, that I know where to go to get my respective uniques that I can then prepare accordingly, right? I want to play a build with XYZ, and then I'll just go out there and farm that unique done. Okay, we need a goddamn hard really quick. How long do you stream for today, Shami? A couple of hours? Around about 5 at least. It depends on if my wife is getting ill again, because yesterday she just got spontaneously ill. I mean, that being said, my whole family hasn't been healthy for a while now. I'm the only one who's like holding it together. because I just refuse to get ill. And I got no time for that. I gotta stream Path of Exile. I gotta make videos. Like, illness is not on the table right now. I got the unique flame boots from a random party team up. Well, that sounds good. But I know, for example, there's a chest for poison builds that's incredible for poison builds. But again, like, you might randomly get it, but you probably just have to buy it. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to advise anyone to just go shopping for a build. Pot of Winter? Nah, just don't get ill. That's the trick. So I gotta see if my lady gets iller and needs me to intervene. You know how it is when you're under the weather and you're taking care of 2 children. That is never a pleasant task. If the children would at least understand that mommy's ill, but sometimes they like that. Empathy level. Okay, where's the goddamn heart? I've had that problem now 2 times. This is the 2nd time where you are in this situation here. You are ready to go to the next zone. You're ready to advance, but you're missing the sacrificial heart. So you can actually not advance in the next zone because you miss out on 2 skill points forever. And that's obviously not happening. We're not missing out on 2 skill points. So I gotta now keep killing things and then keep killing things and then keep killing things until I finally get a sacrificial heart. Which really is not my... there we go. My feeling of fun. I prefer if it was just always there. I feel like kind of stupid, you know? You're 46 and you're still using level 5 stuff. That's fine. I do that always. So I do that with my... my rings. I use them usually for a very long time. A gas grenade. Oil grenade. And explosive shot. I use them for a long time. So what is the difference with high tier unique item scripter gaming? How do you get, like, how do you make sure to guarantee high tier unique items to drop? You can't come back for it. Oh, I could totally come back for the sacrificial heart, but why would I do that? If I need to finish this right now. I want the, like, after I kill Doriani, I'm done with this area. I'm not returning. Okay, 2 more skill points. Where did I want it to go further? So we wanted to pick up the crossbow. I wanted to move to the side. I had like a nasty plan here to move into elemental damage. I'm not sure how good that one is, but it's like increased elemental damage with attacks, and my explosions are doing elemental damage, right? We're doing mostly fire damage. So I felt like, you know what? More elemental damage seems like a reasonable thing to do. What's the items with tier 1 or higher on it? The stats on items are gathered in tier. Tier 1 is the lowest. I wonder if I can show this to you. Let me go to... Nah, I'll show it to you after. Well, I gotta go to the vendor anyways. Okay, let's go to the vendor and then I'll show you. If you hold your item down on an... Like, see... Like, look at the stats. So on the left side, it says implicit, prefix, and suffix. On the right side, you can see tier 3, tier 4, tier 3, tier 1. Tier 1 in this case means that's the lowest roll it could be, okay? Tier 4 is almost the highest, where tier 6 is the highest. So the right side numbers, they're like here, this, the 8 to 17 physical damage, or the 8 to 12 I have. This is the tier 6 roll, so it's as high as it can get, but it's a low roll on the high roll, okay? It's a low roll on the high roll. Makes sense? All the enemies in this area are killing you so fast. No problem. Let's fix that for you. So what you do when you are close to dying, you just throw in flashbangs first. In case you are a merc. And then you just carpet bomb the shit out of them. So like, step number 1, blind him. Step number 2, carpet bomb the shit out of them. Step number 3, no step number 3 needed. We're already done. Everyone is dead. I'm dominating. Right side. No, light. Isn't tier 10 max? I thought tier 6 was max, at least in the early. I'd be wrong on that account. There's a world where that is a horseradish, the tier 6, but the system stays in place. The higher tier, the better. I'm just not sure which one exactly the max was. So this is how you don't bother with anything, because you just keep on the move. That's very important. Like, you don't want to get stuck, because as soon as you get stuck, that's where you die. So like often I notice this with my own playstyle. You just gotta keep moving. Like, don't give them time to react to anything you're doing. Shock and awe, brother. Shock and awe. Roll in and be the pain. Fully stun the shit out of them. And there we are, done with the area already. Now, that was it. Dunzo.
So, at the eve of the end, the demon of Azzoatl has finally come for me.
Enough talk. Show me what you got.
Tar him. You see how he just died there, chat, from that explosion? And this is why we're playing DLSS, because again, this allows me to produce the graphical artifacts. And you notice how the graphics are getting visually worse. Everything is looking worse. But it is the way how you can keep playing the grenade build without having to worry too much about graphics going down south. Riani, I assumed you would go in the middle early on now because I was absolutely beating the shit out of you. I must save my people. I must save my people.
I will succeed. There is no escape.
Did he just lose like most of his life already? He did. Poor guy.
But not critical. I've been preparing for you for years.
Let's see, can we stun him again?
You think you can run? No! Do not fail me. Not now.
How's Merc to play? Fastest campaign playthrough. Least death. How many death do I have now? 54 death. So least death of all my playthroughs. Fastest, least death, everything. Like, it's amazing. Like, most damage, crazy. Arla MTV, Red Letter Ministries, thank you for your support. And also TMO, thank you for your membership on the YouTube. Appreciate you too. It's been going pretty good. What can I say? Volatile Wand. Support. Nothing really I want. Some weird ass quiver. Okay, Doriani, give me to the other side. Are you not playing your witch sword build from the other day? Sankid, I am making, like, so I am an starter player right now. I make starter guides for every class. Therefore, we get our class to the end game, then we play a little bit of end game, but then we're already moving to the next class. I will play the end game probably after 1 or 2 more patches because there's a lot they have to fix to make it better. Because right now it's a repetitive, boring mess. Sorry. So yeah, I'm not spending too much time with the end game as there's okay-ish. Shadow thing with the 92 months, Sorkin thing with the 15 months, and Devil thing with the 83 centuries. Good to see there, lads. Well, that's kind of like the way how I feel. But it doesn't mean my builds are bad right now. It just means, like, we're doing other stuff. I mean, I've been constantly being asked to make more starter builds, please. The Lightning Merc is great. So right now, Grenade Merc, Lightning Merc are both good choices. Like, don't feel like pressured into playing either or. Both are good. Cold damage is useless. Let's see if there's straight up an expert item in the store. Like, you can always go here and straight up get an expert item. Look at that. This has 340 armor, which is insane. But the roll of the fire resistance is, for example, a tier 1 roll. And you cannot change that. That is like a tier 1 roll. So I cannot make that one better. It will always be a tier 1 roll. Okay, let's see. What did I wanted to do? I wanted to talk to Doriani. We are very early in the mapping stage. Usually I'm not this early here, so that makes me kind of happy. We're gonna buy and sell you. We're gonna... Oh, wait. Let me identify the nerds first. Identify items. We sell the wand, 2. We sell the ring. Potion. Amulet. That's it. Let's stash the upgrade items. Currency. Get my runes in. Sorry, not my maps. My runes. There we go. Get my gems in. My maps in. Okay, we're gonna destroy the one on the right. I'm genuinely thinking about, like, do I either mess with this chest piece here right now? Or do I pick up, like, I got a good chest already. Like, this has 538 armor, which I felt like was pretty nasty. Like, quite the armor. This one has 671 armor, so both good choices. Obviously, if this one would get, a good roll on the armor now, that would be crazy. So, let's see. Like, oh, 19% chaos resistance. Lightning resistance too. Whatever. Oh, increased armor. Oh. Okay, so about that, we need more socketable items because right now we can only put 1 socket in there. So let's increase, what was it? Armor and evasion rating. Let's make the quality higher a bit too. So about that, chat. The problem is evasion would have been better because armor doesn't scale as good as evasion. But having like this chest piece, I guess it doesn't hurt because the thing is now I can fully focus on evasion boots. Instead of going for armor evasion boots, I could just go for full evasion boots at this point. And I think that's what we should be doing. We should try now to talk to the Blood Priest and see like that we get boots that are fully flexed on evasion. I could get one of those that has then like tons of it. Maybe I could make like a good item. Also like a helmet that is only an evasion helmet could be good as well. As our armor is now at values where it's like save, right? Where we're good. And our resistances are especially great. I mean, look at this. The only thing that's currently sucking is cold resistance, and I need more sockets, as my sockets are kind of abominable. Abominable. One thing we need to also look for, I have 100 spirit. I can still use clarity and vitality. Yeah. Gamble for evasion boots. Nah, I don't feel like I want to do this right now. I'm just going to jump into the first map and we see how it goes. Let's do some tier 1s first to just get like my readiness on, get some levels under my belt, right? We're going to do where we are, blooming fields. Yeah. Let's see how the Merc feels in the mapping stage. Music, you were able to advance with the build. I love to hear that. What's next class, warrior or monk? The problem is that warrior is struggling. Like no matter like how good I can make a starter, if a class in itself from a conceptual stage is right now struggling, there's not much I can do to like save that, right? Like if it's bad, it's bad. Well, what am I gonna do? I cannot pull a miracle out of my asshole, right? I cannot magically make a class better than it actually is right now. So we're probably gonna focus on the Merc, on the Monk because of that. Because Monk is good, Monk has a lot of good things. The main thing people struggle with is the Monk early game. That's what I heard at least so far, that people would like to have some help with that because early game is kind of like a stinker when that's not good. I have 29% chaos resistance. That's nice early. You know, this is fantastic start. It's exactly how we wanted it. So there's one elite. Carbon bomb him. And he dies. Forlorn crossbow has nothing. So what are you looking here at this point? It's like expert gear, so not advanced gear. You're looking for expert gear to get like really good stats on everything. Long 1 to 14 to Spain. Yeah, I heard that from so many times, and there's a solution to it. Just use skills from other classes. But that's usually not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do the purest way. So obviously, in order to fix your issues, you could just, if you want to, choose other skill classes. But that's not what I like to do. I like to find ways to then actually play the class, right? Even with like the maybe weaker 1 to 14, and find ways how to make the weaker 1 to 14 feel less weak. Because I find that more fun. Like, if the solution is just play, like, I heard this so many times now, just play a bow onto level 14. Yeah, but it didn't start playing a monk with a quarterstaff to just play a bow, right? no matter how bad it might feel, like there gotta be a way to make it feel like smoother. And again, like, I wanted to play a monk. There was a reason I choose monk and not ranger. Maybe I'm special because of that, but I just want to play the things. I know there's mix and match for your second playthrough, but if I start monk, I want to use the designated monk weapon. Happy pre-Christmas, moin moin. Mr. Pancake. Wish us luck for some good boot drops today. Yeah, this is how I like mapping to feel. I mean, I'm just zooming forward. I get bonus attack speed. I get bonus movement speed. I don't need to worry about anything apart from some chaos damage I took there. Apart from some chaos damage that could actually kill me, but like that's the only thing we have to worry about. Well, we definitely don't have that much life currently. We're like with 1,245. That's not a lot, especially considering that I want to do the 3rd ascension with this character, so I need to like look into that. Send out drops a back full of joy. Hey, so you might have just missed this because you just came in a second too late, Chan. But we just got a present of joy, so I cannot complain. We just dropped a we just got an armor with 1,400 armor. That's not too crazy. 1,400 armor is not insane, but like it's pretty close to like goddamn. Especially since this is all my armor values I need now. So I like this level of armor is enough to keep me at 50%. And my goal is 50% armor, 50% evasion. Because I feel like if both is kind of like, if both is there, I should be able to avoid most, but whatever hits me doesn't actually deal as much damage as. Because that's the problem. Usually when you like you're gonna then get hit through your evasion, but you don't have armor and you like take tons of damage. But that's not what we want to do, right? We wanna like not get hit through our evasion and take tons of damage, or take like some damage. Okay, that was definitely the least struggle I've yet had with a character to ever enter the endgame early. Well, we're here with level 62, and you're supposed to be at the end of the campaign level 65. So I'm like 3 levels too early here, Chan. And we still need to take control of our resistances, as they are not taking control of. Yeah, my resistances stank. I mean, they don't super stank. They're relatively okay, I guess. But I'm like, I need to get some good gear to take care of this. My chest piece is pretty settled on that. My gloves are pretty settled because that's the problem. They gotta stay as they are. They're not gonna change anytime soon. Okay, what do you have? You periodically unleash lightning, which is okay. You shoot me with fire out of your butthole, and that's it. Map done. There's the first map, Chan. Amazing. And we get a level from it, too. Love to see it. FPS fix, Tommy. We did a little thing to prevent our grenades from dropping our FPS. And that was game graphics, and we turned on two things. FSR and performance mode. We could even go for ultra performance, but performance is enough. Hired the sharpening a bit. Then I lowered my FPS, because if I'm still like, I can have like 350 FPS, okay? But if I do 350 FPS, I will still drop from 350 to 180 roughly if I drop the grenades with the FSR. Without the FSR, I would drop to 50 FPS. Now with the FSR and 180 FPS, I drop like by 40. But dropping by 40 is fine. By 40, you don't really notice. But dropping like 200 FPS, like your eye notices that. 200 FPS is quite significant, and your whole body's gonna be like, hold on, I saw that. I saw that. Okay, we get cold resistance, we get fire resistance. That's more cold than fire. Maximum mana, but no armor. This is tons of evasion rating, though. We could try to upgrade that one. I don't like that it's only 6% fire resistance. I feel it's so bad, honestly. Where the other one has 24. Now, fire is my highest resistance, though, but I don't think I want to mess with that helmet. I mean, unless I get, like, good stats all around the board, I'm probably not going to bother. That's energy shield boots, but we need evasion boots.
Yes,
Oh, we leveled up. That means everything is refunded, correct?
of course.
Refunded, refreshed. Wait, artificial shard. Do I have enough now for an orb? Because right now we obviously want to do the full, where's my iron runes? Here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, 1,570 armor on my chest plate. I like that. I mean, especially chaos resistance, lightning, and fire. The fire being low again kind of sucks, and I hate it. But I'll cope. Okay. I'm not going to start yelling and flailing my arms. What we need now is boots with evasion and a helmet with evasion. That's a nice chest too. So I would like to have evasion boots, but you don't seem to be always having them. Why don't I just gamble? Well, you see, chat, I don't want to. Just recently discovered the channel. I wanted to say thanks for the quality content. Well, thank you very much. I am very glad and happy about how many people have been enjoying the recent content, so thank you. Okay, level 66 opponents as a level 62. Should that not be a lot of XP? I dare you to Val it, TMO. The thing is, I'm not entirely certain what Valing can all break. I know it could remove a socket or add a socket, so that makes sense. And I know it can diminish stats, so I'm not sure if it could mess with my armor stat too. Because let's be fair, this one is one of the bestest chests seen so far, at least for my eyes. So I'm not sure how much I am willing to risk a mess up there. Especially since I don't have an alternative, right? Like if I had an alternative lined up as a, like, you know what, if this fails, I'll just roll with this chest piece. Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have this other chest piece. That's the chest piece I have right now. What's your GPU? It's a 7900 XT, which obviously should run the game without a single problem. And I do believe that most problems in the game are actually down to the game itself and not to your setup. Because this grenade glitch, the grenade frame drop, is not being caused by a CPU overload or something. My CPU is perfect. Like, when I have a 7800 X3D, that can't overload. But it's happening to people, like, regardless of their graphic card. Like, good, high-end, mid-end, low-end, whatever. Yeah, a Val can improve stats and reduce stats, exactly. And that's my problem right now. If the armor stat gets reduced, like, that would be horrendous. I mean, I'll probably Val the item at some point, but not right now. As we just entered the end game. Let me enjoy my time with at least something amazing, Chan. I gotta say, this might be more fun than the Sork to play the end game. Well, like, you might have seen my Sork gameplay, and I really loved it, right? I had so much fun. But the problem with the Sork, let's call it a problem, was the amount of activity you had to do to get this done. I mean, right now, you notice me, I'm just running around, dropping some grenades, roll in. Like, I'm more running around than actually casting abilities, right? I'm more just dropping bombs on the ground, and that's about it. Don't really care for much more. And it works. Right? So it's like 1, 2, 3, gas broom, 4. You get the point with my Sork, I would have pressed like, what, 40 buttons already? Obviously exaggerating, but I guess you understand what I'm trying to say. It's like a very, very relaxed end game. Is there a way to get those grenades to blow up immediately? Yes, that's what I'm doing. You use the explosive shot here. So drop the grenades, explosive shot. Okay, wait, sorry. Let me walk you through the process. So we're running around. Whenever we get surrounded, we do a flashbang. Flashbangs we don't really put off because the fuse is really low. Then we get our other grenades with a longer fuse like this. And I drop the grenades, and then explosive shot to instant explode them. Put the gas bombs down and then drop the grenades again. Since you only have 2 explosive shots, you always got to make sure to have them up. Grenades, grenades, explosives, explosives, and then boom, explode everything together. Put the tar bomb on, flashbang them, explosives, explosives, gas grenades, and explode them with explosive shot. Everyone is dead. On we go. Explosives, explosive shot. And keep in mind, the explosive shot itself does also do quite some damage. So it's not like that the explosive shot is just the explosive tool, the shorter fuse duration. Pretty much, it's also just a source of very good damage. Oh, hello. Get him out. Instantly drop yourself a flashbang to take care of this. Extra chaos damage, extra energy shield. Yeah, how about you die? That's it. There's the map again. 4 levels higher. That's crazy. We'll probably do tier 3 maps straight away. Was struggling with my witch, so I have started again following your build. I beat Geonor this time. Cozy, we are also uploading a video today, but it's currently processing, where we have every single boss fight in. If you ever struggle again at a boss, there'll be a video with a solution to it. Okay. But I'm happy that you could beat Geonor. I would be surprised if my build wouldn't work for that. Because I know what they do. I know how good they are. Yeah, you can change ascendancy points, but not the actual ascendancy. Spot on. That is such a useless crossbow. You would be like, oh yeah, fire damage, lightning damage. This looks so good. And then you're like, yeah, it actually is not. Okay, uncut skill gem with a 14. That would be for my... let me try tier 3 map. Because I still need to finish tier 3 maps currently. So I might as well pick some up. I feel like I'm greedy here a little bit, though. But I want to advance my Atlas, so I need to start doing tier 3 maps, right? A higher level, but we're good. Should be fine. So right now we get, like, our thumbnail processing. Yeah, I can't wait to release that video, as I'm expecting greatness. Oh, no, snakes! Oh, no, you're all dead! That was quite... Oh, extra lightning damage. I'm wondering, like, how are you doing that much damage to me, you nerds? So yeah, but I saw a Poison Ranger chat, and the Poison Ranger like had me feel like, you know what? I need to start a Poison Ranger playthrough. So, like, this is definitely going to happen. What we're also going to start is new starters. Like, when we, for example, choose to play a... when we want to do a Gemling Legionnaire minion build or something like that. This is also stuff that I have in mind right now as my future plans. So, when you think about, like, hey, I want to play a Grenadier, but you don't actually have to play the Witch Hunter for this. So for the crossbow build, for the grenade build, you know what? I could have played Warrior Titan too. And with the Warrior Titan, I could have hired my defense tremendously and improved the quality of my smaller nodes, which also would be pretty amazing. So a Titan crossbow maniac might be better than a Witch Hunter. Because let's be fair, right now the Witch Hunter is not bad, but the Witch Hunter also gives me only 30% more damage at the given time. If I was a Titan, I would have more from this. Even a Ranger Ascendancy might actually help, because a Ranger Ascendancy gives you bonus projectiles. Wait a second. This is the... Wait. The Ranger Ascendancy does give you bonus projectiles, doesn't it? Huh. I'll be damned. Because with a Ranger, you can like easily go over to the side where this one has its nose. Oh no. Sorry, I was thinking the same. Yeah, I was like, oh no, do we have to level up a Ranger now too? We have to make a grenade throwing Ranger. The FPS fix, you're gonna use FSR or DLSS and set it to performance mode, that when you're dropping your grenades, your FPS are not dropping in abysmal territory. Like right now, my FPS are okay-ish, as you can see. Like we're running around with 180, mostly what I actually limited it to. And also our frame render time is low. Like you want to have the frame render times as low as possible. Also a reason why we lowered the FPS. Oh, where's the Rebellious Rust Lord? Oh, that's new. Okay, you're a first. I've never seen you before, sir. And you're doing damage, so I don't like it. How about we just kill you really quick, yeah? Ah, he's the Rest King. That's it. You're just the Rest King. Okay. See, right now, maybe you notice this, how my game goes like slightly pixelated whenever I drop my grenades. And that is because of the, that's because of FSR. So I'm downscaling the game actively if too much is happening, but that is the only way how we take care of the of the grenade particle issues. Oh Lord, we just killed a tier 3 map at level 63. Holy moly. I mean, that's like the strongest character so far for me. We're just blasting. So yeah, the thought with a Ranger would be, if you're doing a Deadeye Ranger, that you could technically say, hey, since the Ranger is so close to the Merc board, that a Deadeye Ranger could potentially just get more projectiles. That would add another projectile just to everything you're doing already. That would actually be nasty. Huh. I'm playing Ranger Grenadier. How's it working, Joff? Also, Blackie, Chris, thank you for the tier 2, 100 months of support. Merry Christmas, my friend. Hope everything is going good in the south. Energy shield. Water staff gone. Oh, that's a tier 16 gem and I can't use it because I am, let me check my notes, not level 66. Bullshit. Yes, do more tier 3 maps because I only need to do 3 more. We leveled up again too, so we can check the store again. Maybe get evasion boots. Okay, that's full evasion rating, but we need, 25% movement speed too. Shit. I want that. Yeah, we need to dabble around with that. The problem is we need more decks. Right now at the given point, we're not having enough decks. But I can get the decks up, so that shouldn't be a problem. Let's see, we're gonna make this one rare. 12 to maximum mana, really? 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 That? You know what? Oh, you had to put the movement speed away, huh? You had to put the movement speed away. Screw you, I hate you. I don't want to talk to you ever again. Well, decks on tree. Yeah, I mean, like, getting the decks again is not the issue. I was just hoping to not get disappointed like that. That's another blooming field with a boss. Sure, let's do it. Okay, we're going for elemental damage, and my plan is elemental damage penetrates 15% of elemental resistance.
Joke on this!
So right now our dex is 85. We're like just right around the corner of having the stats to use the items. So it's not like we're like super far away and this is unobtainable. Nah, it's just around the corner. I want me to pick up more socketable items because I'm always running out of artificer gems. It's mainly because I'm too lazy to pick up socketable items, and then I notice, oh no, we don't have enough socket material. Oops. How did that happen? Could totally not be my own fault. Stupid game. Drop me more artificer orbs. Just run around. Oh, wait, it's a crowbell. It is a crowbell. I need to look out because the crowbell can one-hit me. It shouldn't one-hit me because I'm prepared, but it could still one-hit me. Stage 1 done. Next stage. We need to armor break in. Oops.
Oh, sure done it now.
One stun is usually enough to have me put it like down on his butt. Okay, next phase should be already commencing. Ooh, let's keep it armor broken. We're bombing the whole area. Do, and oh, poor Lan. I mean, seriously, poor Lan. It's getting absolutely had. Pony, you're going love playing monk class. I'm not a melee player, but having so much fun with the monk. I heard a lot of good about it, Salinator, so I'm looking forward to it. I mean, we will stream today. I am not sure if we'll stream tomorrow, but there's a big maybe because the 25th and the 26th, I am out of house, out of office, which means I can't do 2 days in a row there. Ergo, probably get at least a bit of a Christmas morning stream. Gotta talk that through with the waifu and the plans, though, to see where that's going. But yeah, we get a lot to do. I want to do the monk, definitely. And, well, I gotta do the monk to have more content to make, right? No monk, no content. Oh, let's, by the way, put our video live. So we get the boss video live, ladies and gentlemen. So every boss in the game that matters beaten. Every boss with a video with a slight explanation. Most explanations are live in the butt of the opponent. Yeah, have you heard about butt of the opponent? Yeah, you gotta like crawl into their butt. If I said you gotta crawl into their butt yet? Yep, this boss too, crawl into their butt. That's like 90% of the explanations on how to deal with the bosses, because that is how you deal with the bosses. Okay? Like Christmas Day on my own, kids are that dads and misses are at work, so just me, the pup, and PoE2 for the day. Oh, sounds good, brother. What day do you start your morning streams? We start around 8 a.m. if I then make 8 a.m. For example, today we started at 10 because I really got to get the YouTube video done. So yeah, 8 a.m. CET is usually my starting time if we then manage to, well, start at that time. Okay, how is this like just having the least struggles? I was expecting this at least to have any kind of problem with the end game. Maybe like some fighting back, but the intense mobility paired together with like the perfect defense, just yeah. What can I say? I mean, will this continue throughout the whole mapping stage? I don't know, but I'm already like very happy. I mean, seriously, like nothing can really big time stop me. I mean, gotta obviously look out for these chaos plans to not explode me, because that is annoying. Guess if I get now 20% movement speed, it would be nice. Timo, I'll probably post on Twitter if tomorrow's gonna be a stream. Again, it comes down to how violently ill my wife gets tonight or not. If she has like another downfall or not, and then we'll see where it goes. It depends also what the children want. If they have certain, like if they tell dad you're not allowed to work, what can I do? I mean, they're already getting me on the full 25th though without a single interruption, so there's that. And then on the 26th is Parents' Day, so I guess we're already we're good, covered on every side. Okay, there's the elite. Wait, did we not just zoot over that elite? Did I miss him? I did. Oh, I hate you. I hate these like mist walkers because they're like weird. They disappear and then they reappear and then they're not there where they're supposed to be. Shroud walkers, sorry, not mist walkers. Spine bracers are full evasion, so I need that. I might have taken a multiplier for like more golden chests and then not picked them up. In Germany, do you celebrate on the 25th? Well, usually in Germany, or many parts of Germany celebrate on the 24th, because of the Christkind, the Christ child. Because like that's like more in the Catholic states, where like I for example, I used to celebrate on the 24th always. But my children walked up to me and they said, Dad, we can't wait to go to bed on the 24th to open our presents on the 25th. Now, I don't know what made them say that. Like, no, like my wife and I, we didn't prompt them to, because the past years we have always opened the presents on the 24th in the evening. But they want to do it 24th in the morning. So they're getting the full Christmas shebang. They're getting the full rundown. We're doing the wake up in the morning, run down, find your presents, get excited Santa was there. The full package. Okay, wait, let's gas bomb the area. Then unleash these, stun them straight away. Because that's the thing. Like, right, usually this could be a problem. Not if we straight away stun them. Okay, that's the next map done. We haven't died a single time yet. Chan, not a single time. Is Merc all about grenades or crossbow shots? Yes, it's grenades or crossbow shots or a mix of both. Okay, more elemental damage. And we're sitting at what? Almost 3,000 DPS, 3,000 damage. Get you destroyed. Mana and lightning resistance, nah. Maximum mana is really useless. Evasion rating, reduced attribute requirements. I don't like that one. Armor energy shield is also useless. Let's destroy him. Is there a link to your build? There's a whole video to the build Slazer on YouTube from yesterday. Sorry, I gotta step up that link game. I'm sorry that our links are not as updated as they should be. Mainly find everything there in the videos. Okay, we got Dread Banner. And attrition. Okay, what does attrition do? You have Culling Strike against rare or unique enemies that have been in your presence for a total of at least 34 seconds. You deal 1% more hit damage to rare or unique enemies for every 2 seconds they've been in your presence, up to 53%. That might be better than Overwhelming Presence, but it also requires 60 spirit. What does it do? We get Dread Banner. Now I wanna try out attrition. I'd like to see how well that works, or if that doesn't work. For attrition to work, I would have to turn off precision and vitality on Overwhelming Presence and turn on attrition. Now, attrition could be nice versus bosses, as we are just doing more damage versus bosses then. Is at least the plan with attrition, I'd guess. We don't need the permafrost bolts anyways. We leveled up again, so let's check the vendor. daily occurrence. Oh wow, that's 354 armor. I really don't want to juice my armor further, but that is a nice amount of armor. Why can I not find like a what's it called again? Why can I not find like a hood that has like so much bonus evasion rating, huh? Did you not give me one with like a gazillion evasion rating bonus? You know? Like 1, 2 gazillion? Maybe? No? Asking for too much here? Do you have scattershot on your gas grenades now? No. We've been keeping the... So gas grenade is running corrosion, deceleration, and break posture for the daze. We don't need the daze actually. Could do more damage probably. So the bonus daze could certainly be turned into something different. I've been experimenting with daze now just to see if I could like do more stun build up, but I don't think that's necessary. So the gas grenade might be better with elemental focus, but then it cannot inflict ignite, right? We could do deadly poison, which also makes the magnitude of poison better. Then again, I kind of would want to boost the explosions, so we would have to do more fire damage. When we get the heft on, yeah, probably the elemental would be best right now for the gas grenades. If I go for elemental focus, should work. Boost their damage. I mean, the explosive grenade has heft, payload, and scattershot. And we get for the oil grenade persistence, magnified effect, and despoiler, because that makes it like last forever, kind of. And nice. When should I make a new character? I have a level 72 Titan as main, Jeff. I usually stop playing around level 70 because from 70 on the game gets tedious depending on like how deep you're engaging with all the mechanics. Because like from 70 on, you really have like, you have to have your resistances figured out. If you don't have your resistance figured out, you're screwed. And you're also in the mapping phase. And let's be fair, for some people, me, the mapping phase is nothing special. It just feels like we're straight back to PoE 1. So I am not naturally super enthused about this. I mean, I'm still enjoying myself. I'm having my fun with the mapping, but it's not making my pennies go wet. Okay, like they're bone dry right now. Leveling is more fun for me. Now, I recommend to at least play until level 70, maybe like until 75, because 70 is the point where you start losing XP if you die. Oh, see, now I died. That was my first time we have actually died during the mapping stage. Getting spit on by stupid birds. So again, if you die, everything is over and only sadness holds. Oh wait, we need to start doing one thing. Oops, I'm so bad. I forget something. Where was this? Like, ah yeah, if you die, you lose XP, and that is like, I think that's an experience to go through to kind of like figure out if this is what you want. Right? Do you want to lose? And then have to like redo the maps and so on and weirdness. I've been playing your Merc starter build and been loving it, but I'm getting my butt chewed up by Count on normal. You mean Count Geonor, Baxar? If you get your butt chewed on by the Count, you're probably not using your stun grenades. That's like my main thought here, because the stun grenade is what's the most efficient. I mean, watch the video, by the way. Axar, the video I just uploaded has the Count Geonor fight in it with Count Geonor fighting tips. What's the fix though? Just saying, we have been using FSR, and that just helped me to reduce the impact of my FPS, and you should limit your FPS. So it's nice to have a very big number, but a very big number doesn't help you when certain instances in the game create huge FPS drops. By limiting your FPS, you will lessen the impact of the FPS drop from the field point, and by using FSR, you'll lessen the severity of the FPS drops. That's so far what has helped me the most. A Preacher Man, good to see you there. So mainly when you struggle with a boss, you just want to make sure that you really do your damage when he's in stun jail. Due to you being able to stun so much with the Merc, you're absolutely able to have like any boss more or less perma-stunned. Even if they're in the orange, I cannot get stun phase later on. It's really nice and actually quite mean.
Oh, where'd I go?
We take it a bit slower and not dive bomb so much. Yeah, we should. Are we? No, we're not. No, we're certainly not. Wait, should, would, could? Maybe. But most of the time, no. So you might notice how the graphics are all looking a bit washed out. And that's down to the FSR, like trying to conserve like as much FPS that you can like not have the drops happening. So it's a bit of a worse visual experience, but I'll take a, oh Jesus, I did not expect to die there. I take a worse visual experience over like straight up huge FPS drops in Stutter Fiesta. Okay, let's get these next skill. We're close to our Force of Nature. That one is going to be huge because it has us penetrate any elemental resistance or more. Okay, so that is cold, fire resistance, and even more armor plus stun threshold. Now, I'm not looking to technically do this, but with this in pack, I almost am fully resistanced out. Which stings because we were certainly not looking for these boots. And I got 15% movement speed, and I got increased armor and maximum life. Well, I was totally not looking for you, but there you go. Shit. Okay, I need a helmet with like tons of evasion right now, because my evasion is currently at 0. That's bad. Unless I get like a helmet with like 400 evasion, we're screwed. It's a good level of armor and evasion rating too. Oh wow, that's a nasty piece of chest as well. But I'm mainly just happy that we right now have our resistances figured out. I just need a helmet with some evasion rating. Is that too much to ask for? Probably it is. Let's actually maybe do a tier 2 map instead of like doing all these tier 3 maps I've been doing. But we're also just really close of getting things done. Let's just do that tier 2 map then. Where was I? Ah, yeah, I wanted to do the Creek tier 2 map. Oh, sorry, tier 2. Then we do tier 3 when I get that level of the monsters. A link to your build. Yes, latest YouTube video has a link to the build, sir. It's called the Merc's Daughter, but the Merc's Daughter is essentially the build I'm playing here. Wait, hold on a moment. I don't have enough dexterity to use my explosive grenades, it seems.
Make a wish.
Or I gotta check what's missing here. Which stat we're not filling up, so I can't use my skill. Missing some dex to use then. Oops! I'm sorry to have focused so much on strength and not on dexterity. Don't hate the messenger, hate the game. Yeah, so we get 61% armor. That's nice, but we had 61% armor beforehand. So the armor on my boots is actually useless, because if I have the armor on my boots, or if I don't have the armor on my boots, it does actually not make any difference for my armor right now. My armor is the same. That's why I'm trying to get like this healthy mix together of both, as armor alone won't do it. Having your resistances though almost figured out is nice. I mean, we have tons of case resistance, which makes me really happy. I guess I could try to get a new ring. Like new ring is probably the answer right now. Problem is my rings are very specific for the build. So I gotta, oh, that's an advanced bombardment crossbow. I'm gonna be hard pressed to find a better one than, oh, amulet. No, I need an amulet finally. Okay, so I have shitty amulets, Chan. Keep that in mind. Like my amulet is just literally like ass wide bad. I've been just not paying attention. I think it's like a level 20, 30 something. Like nothing in any way impressive. Just like some random crap shit piece of load nerd blah. Main reason we don't have a better one is because I refuse to gamble amulets. Do you know how expensive that is? You know how expensive it is to gamble amulets? Yeah, exactly.
Here it comes!
Okay, these like stupid roly-poly nerds we don't appreciate it. Oh, artificial orb. I'll take that. Thank you very much. I need more of those anyways. Thank you for putting timestamps in the boss video. Honestly, the boss video without timestamps would have been a waste of your time. I mean, imagine me forcing you to like click through this without having to find them. I mean, the plan with the boss video has been like give you a library of boss fights that you can return to whenever you struggle. Like, right? You feel like, oh man, I currently arrived at boss X and I kind of struggle with him. So I could go back to the video, click on the timestamp, and directly like reference that moment. Sorry, but Galvanic Merc landing shots are much better. I mean, Delirium, we just arrived in the end game. We're under-leveled. We've been doing maps since we're level 62. We've played through the campaign the fastest ever. So, like, it might be that Galvanic Shards is good at tier 15, but I'll let you in on a little secret. People don't play until tier 15. So it's good that you feel that way, that your Galvanic Shards is doing better. More power to you, sir. But people are looking for a great experience, you know, as they're playing through, as they're having fun, especially getting to the end game. And I do believe the Grenade Merc gives you a great fun playthrough. I might obviously be wrong about that, but yeah, the tier 15 argument is not an argument, okay? This is something that Path of Exile players keep saying, but it's really something that only Path of Exile players think, and this is not meant as an insult, don't get this wrong. But they think that it actually matters that your build is good at tier 15. It doesn't. Because no one plays until there, apart from a very selected few people. And it's cool to see the potential of your build to that regard. It's not that many people actually end up there. Could probably like just try to kill a bit more, but let's get out of here. Wrathbreaker is so annoying. Yes. Flash grenade, level up. Let's see what the bombardment crossbow can do, chat. Okay, what? 11 to 20 physical damage plus and 80% physical damage. Holy. I think this would end up with more damage than my current one. But it wouldn't be by much. That's my problem. So if I juice this fully up, if I put the 40% more physical damage on and I would upgrade the quality, I think we would be somewhere sitting at 250 probably, right? Decent, but not like mouth-watering, super crazy McGee. Somewhat useful, pretty much. Wow, that's a lot of armor and evasion rating too. If you get another stat, it has maximum life as an implicit. That's weird. You have 14 to 23 physical damage. Lord have mercy. You're almost as good as my current gloves. That would be another 200 DPS more. I mean, I'm going to keep them. Maybe I'm going to sell them. I haven't decided yet. And that chest piece I got to think about too. Okay, well, 45% increased charges, 35. More charges gained. You check DPS on. Yeah, but I would have to fully upgrade the bow to make it make sense. That's my point. You know, to get the bow to that level, I would have to fully upgrade it. I'm not doing that right now. I'm not pouring my wealth into that specific bow like there's no tomorrow. I want a fully evasion rating helmet. I'm not getting any. That's a bit of a bummer. Oh, we need to go for a new amulet. So my amulet is a simple one with increased armor, dex, and regeneration. You notice it's an absolutely sad amulet. Do I have something flying around here that would do something? I mean, I would like to have like a full resistance amulet, maybe with lightning resistance. We had a strength amulet, but that's useless. We have increased evasion rating, but we don't have evasion rating. Maximum life and maximum life. I mean, that's not bad, but also not really what we're looking for, I guess. I don't even know what we're looking for, let's be fair. When we're looking for projectiles, yeah, that's actually the thing. We would like to have some projectile shebang. That's 30% lightning resistance. You know what? It might be just the thing to take. For the time being, because that one will straight up have us be almost resistance fully out. So I kind of dig that. Okay, what are we gonna do? We are right here. Hidden Grotto. Yeah, let's try out the Hidden Grotto. Okay, increased rarity of items found. Monsters deal damage as extra cold damage. Ha! I just got my cold resistance higher. I didn't actually. Yikes. Okay, we're dead. Eddie, good to see you there. How are you doing? Could the boss guide be done as shorts? It could be done as... long form shorts, yes. Because you can upload more than 1 minute right now. So that is totally possible. But you know, work. One thing I gotta get used to is not again just hardcore focusing on like the gear you need with one character. Because in Path of Exile, it's like normal to get like the gear for all your characters with one char. So it's like you gotta look out for what we're dropping here. We're so done. What class did you have the most fun with so far? Playthrough-wise, it's a mix of Sork and the Grenadier right now. I really loved my minion build because minions are just fantastic, but minions will always, no matter how much fun they are, have the problem of being minions. Which in itself is sadly a limitation. Oh wow. Oh wow. I don't like that. Holy Christ. It almost had me dead straight away. Temporal bubble, not good. I don't like temporal. I am stuck here. Great. I'm stuck. I'm not getting out. I don't like your temporal bubble. This is causing me all kinds of stress. Okay, I got you killed. Jesus. Okay, let's not open that again. That soon.
Let's not reunite.
That with like our level 65 when we're doing like 66 to 68 enemies. Let's try to juice that up a bit more and get our evasion rating up. Totally didn't panic though because I'm obviously calm as a cucumber, chat. There's never a moment of hesitation. I was just frying at any given point. Oh, tier 4 waystone. Did they hire the map drops? I will tell you, last time I played the endgame with my sword, like let's say 4 days ago. I think it's 4 days at this point, right? It felt like almost no maps were ever dropping. So you see me relatively surprised. So yeah, right now Merc is definitely on my top 3 top 3 list together with Witch and Sword. Gotta say the gameplay fits me a bit better. As much as I like clicking tons of buttons, I enjoy when you have a build that also works with minimal input. Now that doesn't mean I'm lazy, okay? I'm fine. I can play like super hardcore, but there's nothing wrong with enjoying a build that also works without being a piano expert, right? Sometimes you just want to have the good old, like, this is powerful with the least amounts of skill used, not with the most amounts of skills used. I am so, like, totally going to click this, wow, you just, oh my lord. That on-death effect almost had us there. But how could I not just pick out what was on the ground? It was on the ground, Chan. I really want to go for that ritual, but you can't just waltz in that ritual when the map is still running. I learned that the hard way, like, finish your map first, then do the rituals, which is really, like, eh. Because guess what? I want to do the ritual right now. I don't want to do the smart thing. What do I look like? Do I look smart to you? No, exactly. Radiant Grief makes this build a one-button build. You're wrong. Because that's not how we're playing. We're not playing this on gas grenades main. Our main damage are our explosive grenades. I know some people like to use the gas grenades the most. I actually use the explosive grenades the most. Also, you shouldn't forget about your oil grenades and everything. Did they include the Volatile Dead? You can explode your skeletons, yes. If that's what you're asking. Here's the next one. But again, before I go for this, I need to remember where these are also. There's no way in hell I'm actually gonna remember where these were, so probably when I'm done with the map, I'm just gonna leave. We know how that is, Chan. I'm saying I'm gonna backtrack, but that's a lie. We just spend our last skill point because our last skill point is actually huge. You know why, ladies and gentlemen? Because the last skill point right now is you penetrate 15% elemental resistance. Whee! So we just hired our elemental damage by tons, and now we are also penetrating any elemental resistance with anything we're doing. Okay, where's the last elite? Come on, I know you're here somewhere. What am I using? A bombardment crossbow, because the bombardment crossbow gives you a bonus projectile. And that's nice because, well, we're already like trying to get as many projectiles as possible. And, well, our grenades are our damage. But imagine throwing like 4 stun grenades instead of like 3 stun grenades. Because right now we're throwing 3 stun grenades, by the way. Okay, sir, I didn't plan on like getting killed by you. If that's okay. Thank you. I forgot the undeath effect, Chad. I literally just forget the undeath effect. I know they explode. I know they go off. I'm sorry. I just stood there and I took it like a grown-up adult.
Yes.
And I would do it again. I regret nothing. You know me. Okay, let's break it down. Break it down. No resistances. I don't want you. Tier 15 was the explosive shot.
Yes, take your time.
We got robbed by the big old guy. Off. Come back, Mr. Map. This is a non-ascendancy point ultimatum. I need a Jin barrier to actually get there. So we're using here the... Wow, that's 43 to 68 fire damage. That's a lot. But you need physical damage. But it's still a lot. Like, jeez. Wow, we're getting, like, consistent, amazing chest pieces. I mean, I'm like, I want to keep my chest piece, but they're making it hard to keep it while they're still keep offering me, like, good stuff. Again, we're looking for technically maximum evasion rating stuff if I hadn't gotten, like, these cool stat boots here right now. I'm just looking for an evasion helmet. 83% evasion on armor. I mean, like that's just so much better than what I have right now in every regard. Let me just gamble for a second.
Hello. Feeling bold?
Yeah, what is it? Evasion. No, I want just main evasion helmets.
Not so good luck.
They show me the money. That's sad. Bunch of sadness. We're gonna boost this one. Oh, sorry, wrong. Increase rarity of items found. I hate that. I hate that. I hate increased rarity of items found. That's fire resistance, which we need. Well, not really much better, and we're going to lose our cold resistance, but, like, so the evasion rating here would instantly give us 20% evasion. See? Like, it wouldn't give us much, but it would instantly give us 20% evasion for losing a bunch of cold resistance. That's why we want, like, that maximum evasion shebang, like you might understand, as that is, like, directly contributing to like, our survival. 20% is great. It's not the best around. Nothing's ever going to keep us down, but it's good enough. Which class would you pick if you have to reach 60 as quick as possible? Oh, that's simple. It is 100% the ranger, the merc right now. I could do it even faster with my second merc run. Rarity is a great stat. It helps so much with drops. Yeah, but it doesn't actually help you to improve your character. So I understand that rarity is a great meta stat, but right now I'm looking to max out my resistances. I'm not looking to get more better drops thingies, right? I just want to have maximum resistances. And last time I checked, better rarity did not help with that one. In fact, it was like directly useless. Well, you know what? For regenerating life, you're kind of like weak-ass nerd. It was 2,000 gold, jeez. I'm just very happy getting gold drops, chat. What can I say? Don't forget to see if they sell a good amulet. Spot on, sir. I should have done that. I mean, right now my amulet is lackluster. Considering that I need, and this is not an option, I need an amulet that gets you bonus projectile skills. That would directly contribute to more damage. Hey, could we band together and tell GGG to just ban these ghosts from the game? Because, oh boy, do I hate these ghosts. They just randomly appear out of nowhere. They always freeze you. They're like never not be annoying.
Ooh, better than coin.
Wait, do I actually keep picking up like ultimate life flasks until I get a good one? Like I'm probably stupid about this, but I haven't even tried to get a good heal flask. Have you, Chad? I feel a bit bad about it, I'm gonna admit, because I never like looked at it. I just take the first one I get and that's it. And then I don't even look back. I don't even know what they can do. Can you even upgrade them in rarity? You can probably upgrade them in rarity as well, right? Should probably apologize to my ancestors right now. Reason why you're not using the voltaic nades? Which are the voltaic nades? You mean the cluster grenades? Haha, we hate you. Oh, nice. Please be a tier 3, Chad. I need to pick up that loot before anything happens. Lightning damage. Yeah, so I don't have like a single spot in the rotation for those grenades. But I could probably put them in for... That's my middle mouse button skill. To apply shock. I can see where you're saying that. If they can actually apply shock. So that would be the only reason for me to use voltaic grenades. To apply shock to get even more damage out of the things I do. But you notice that damage is not really our issue at the given point. Neither against bosses nor against rabble, like nothing is really problematic for us. The main reason is we haven't just really needed it at all. Okay, it's just like every boss, every elite is right now the stupid ghost, right? I said I hate the ghost, and the game was like, so listen, we heard that you actually do not like the ghosts. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna make every single, like, elite be a ghost. Because, let me check my notes, fuck you. Sincerely. So we'll look into the voltaic nades. I mean, like, you ask questions, I give answers. So we can investigate and see if there is a feasible way how we could plan on using these. I don't think there probably is, because you're already busy as is. Like, you gotta think about how much can you really put into your rotation. So right now it's always like the flashbang into my explosives and gas with the occasional oil grenade to oil the ground. Right? So that's a little bit what we're gonna go for. Now, adding like another grenade into that rotation is not necessarily making the gameplay smoother. Right? I'm stuck with Electric second chapter Merc. The second chapter boss was... I mean, we stunned him a lot. We stunned him a lot. We're kind of like a meanie to him. Oh, wait, where's the last elite? In the middle? My biggest issue is whenever I see where the last elite is, I just want to like abandon any thought and reason and just straight away hurl it there without like second guessing, right? Oh, he's there. Mr. Pabber, good to see you there. When can we access the game currency market? Act 1 Cruel. As soon as you have beaten the game once. Ooh, kilted vest. Oh, okay, listen. Like, I'm not hacking chat. Like, listen. So, like, I'm paying GGG to give me better drops. Okay, it's out. It's confirmed. Streamer servers, like, I'm just, like, here. This is, I'm hacking. Like, I can't keep it inside of me any longer. I'm hacking. So, yeah, that's it. Obviously. Let's see what those items are. Increased evasion and energy shield. 11 dex. Reduce bleeding duration on you. Bleeding you inflict is aggravated. Yeah, that would be great for a bleeding build. Problem is, obviously, that it gives you 22 evasion and energy shield ratings. So we're just going to kill this. The Fox Shade. Evasion rating dex. Oh, yes. Increased movement speed when at full life and increased evasion rating when at full life. That's kind of cute. I'm just going to play that. Okay, chance to gain a charge when you kill an enemy. Increased amount recovered. That sounds nice. Increased amount recovered. That one is better. That one is 52%. I hate to say this, but I never checked if you could actually, oh my goodness. Well, so I never checked if that's actually a possibility. Like, right? Can you make them rare too? Oh, luckily. Luckily, I'm not that stupid. Woo! Yeah. I knew that. Like, obviously, I knew that. Surely, I wouldn't make that mistake. Like that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, finally a Jinbaria. So we can do our third ascendancy if we then manage to get there. Buy sell. Let's see what do we have here? Wow, 641 armor like that. Yikes. And considering that this is just an advanced plate, it's not even an expert plate, so I could probably get something better in the long run. Shouldn't just be ignoring chest plates, but we still need that absolute evasion helmet galore. Maximum life, mana, lightning resistance, and physical thorns damage. And right now my sash just has armor and, like, you know, so it doesn't have anything special. This one also has an intrinsic 103 armor. That's actually pretty nice. I kind of want to upcycle this one and see where that one is going. Especially that lightning resistance is nice. So what do you have for me? Oops. Tend to use the wrong currency. The maximum life is kind of lackluster. Reduced charm charges used. One charm slot. Well, I mean, yeah. Another charm slot? Against chaos damage, maybe? Do a charm against chaos? Where are all my charms here? Like, this is a charm against chaos damage. Okay, my cold resistance is now 0%, so that sucks. But my lightning resistance is 75%, actually 93. So lightning resistance through the roof. That means I can technically, I have damage is life, damage is life. I can put this ring off. And I would need a ring that gives me fire and cold. Okay. That would be fire resistance. Oh, like, which are the cold resistant with the blue ones, right? Here, this is fire plus damage plus elemental resistance plus fire resistance plus lightning resistance. It's like a little bit of everything. Not even bad. Like, straight away, just going to give me up to 29% again. It's kind of sad. I mean, this one would be life and physical leech, so it's not even bad. Fire resistance too, nice. Increased rarity of items found, accuracy rating, and... So that ring just has us sit at 30. Yeah, that's great. Okay, ta-da. Almost figured out. But if I just put a socket like in my gloves or so, we're like Gucci to go. That's kind of nasty. I like that. Let's go back in, yeah, because there's more loot. Do you think Merc works without grenades? Merc can totally work without grenades. My problem with Merc without grenades is a simple matter of fact that you're stuck using... your crossbow, and you gotta reload your crossbow, and then reload your crossbow, and reload your crossbow, and it's just annoying, and it's not fun, and I would highly not recommend doing that. But that's just me. I was just like really pissed and screwed about with the whole reload mechanic just offers you. So that's that. If you're not bothered by the reload mechanic, I mean, be my guest. To your fullest heart desire. Okay, one more tier 3 map, Chad. And after that next tier 3 map, we are officially able to upgrade our thingy for more Jinbaria drops. Reminder to look for amulets. I totally looked. I swear to God. Swear me, mom.
Memories.
I looked.
Take this.
Oh, bombard crossbow with two sockets would be great if it was an expert bombard crossbow. I need to stop looting skill gems and such. At this point, I have so many that it really doesn't make sense anymore to loot them. Actually, that's not true. Skill gems are still worth it if they're high level enough. But the other stuff, like support gems, I have more than enough. Good day on frame. Good to see you there. You know what I really enjoy the most with this build? That I just don't have to stand anywhere to do damage, right? I just drop things on the ground. That's it. Oh, quick question. This is an interesting one for me. Has any one of you improved their potion with the glass blowers bauble thingy? Or have you not done that? I've so far not dabbled with that at all. Oh wow, he just get absolutely had. Yeah, don't see a reason to do this. I mean, I guess my potion could be better, but again, just, you know, why? Okay, these birds last time took me out. I am very satisfied of like just taking them out with a one boob. Ah, shit, we wanted to look into incendiary grenades. Ladies and gentlemen, could you remind me after this round that we wanted to look into incendiary grenades? I must apologize wholeheartedly. No, incendiary voltaic grenades. So chat wanted me to have an eye on that and give like a decisive sentence on why we're not using it and if we would use it, how we would use it. Dude, you get popped like a goddamn piñata, you loser. Sorry. Didn't mean to be so mean to him, but like seriously, he just get absolutely destroyed. Yeah, playing Sork on controller is hard. Yeah, I mean, like the problem with Sork is, as good as Sork is, it suffers just this illness of you actually having to press so many buttons. I mean, if you compare this to the Merc right now, I'm just running around, I'm dropping grenades occasionally, and everything just dies. I mean, what one pack of mobs is one grenade. No other combos, no nothing needed, like no wombo, super dombo dibbledy dabbity. If I feel adventurous, I can even use the different kind of grenades, right? I don't have to use the explosive grenades all the time. Wait, I forget that you can improve the quality of your mana flasks as well. I feel so bad right now. Like, not improving the quality of my flasks, not, yeah. Do we keep the items in the stash after early access? Your early access character will always be on an early access exclusive server. That means you cannot mingle with the main server people, right? But you can always mingle with early access people. Like, I'll probably, when the game fully releases, transition to the normal servers so that you're just there. Especially as, well, there's like, I assume that if the game releases in 1.0, there will also be a leak coming. I could not see them releasing it into 1.0 just like that, okay, to there. Merc with 11k armor and full cap resistances still gets one shot. I mean, you can always get one shot. This is something they need to work on because obviously, as you say, if you have completely taken care of your resistances, you should just never simply get one shot. It's from some effect, and after death effects can totally tear you apart. Also, armor is just scaling weird. That's also something to know in case you didn't. So armor does not scale as good as energy shields and the other stuff. Well, early access end indefinitely so far. I mean, they put out a time frame, but a time frame is useless as well. Their project is ambitious, and they have a lot to finish, a lot of classes to get done, a lot of things to move forward. And it's not like that they have an unambitious project in front of them, right? There's tons of things to get done, and then we'll finally be able to get the game. Precursor tablets. Still haven't figured out what they actually do. But I'm happy to get them. Okay. Haha. Yeah, this one is more comfortable if you're not getting stuck like temporal bubble style straight away. What does the class 10 do? I guess this one is so harsh because a lot of the things are doing chaos damage. Breach precursor tablet. Okay. I don't even know what I'm getting there. Just so you understand. Like, I don't know what a breach precursor tablet does. So that's that. Put them in towers to buff the nearby nodes. I'll be looking into that. Tier 4 maps. Whee! We get 2 more skill points. Oh, destroy. Okay, so that's 2 more Atlas skill points. And I was working towards the swamp and water biomes have more to drop basic currencies. And then desert biomes drop Jin Barriers and like inscribed ultimatums more often. So I kind of like that. Then I wasn't sure where to put the next points. Here, increase effects of precursor tablets. Maybe it's about time that we actually use a precursor tablet. Okay, where did I want it to go with my rest of my points? I remember thinking about some effects here. We had no chance to ignite was useless. Totems was useless. Area of attack damage was good because there was stun build up. Yeah. That's where I wanted to go because it would make my hits lucky against stunned enemies, and I think that's actually quite useful.
Speak.
Okay, you are... Wow, that is not a bad one, but also not good. So bye. Bonus armor, resistance, shock duration, no. Wait, sorry, I shouldn't be like things that have sockets into them. What is this? Adds quality that enhances fire modifiers on a ring or amulet. Replaces other quality types. I don't know what that does.
Hopefully this will help.
I don't know what that does. I read it, but it was like, okay, cool. So what now? Hmm. Eight maps in range contain breaches are irradiated. Okay, so can I... That just worse than what I have? I mean, it recovers faster. Check for amulets. Chat bullied me. That's just a ring. Cold resistance, though. It's a low cold resistance roll, so kind of stags. Can I make the magic too? Wait, I can make the precursor tablets magic too? Well, I'm learning. I'm learning new things, Mom. Mom, look at me. I'm learning new things. Good. How do I put them in towers? So I would have to go to this tower now to put them in. Is that correct? Well, then let's just move there quickly. I need to do tier 4 maps now. You can also use regals on the Waystone tablet. Sir, like, listen, I'm not rich. If you got regals to spare for Waystone tablets, we gotta talk. I'm actually running out of regals. I probably can trade exalteds for regals. I don't even know if I can do that. Like if people are like wanting to get rid of their regals, but I feel like you never have enough of those. I mean, I found a divine orb and just traded it for tons of exalted because honestly, I'm not going to mess with divine orbs at this point. Just turn it into more support for the things I do. Complete the tower, then after select the tower on the map and insert the precursor. Okay, I'll try it out. I assume that's how it would work, but I've just literally never played around with it. Okay, we just made it all the way to 68 already. And on level 70, I would like to try to do the Ascension again. My problem is my Ascension token is 68. What do you think, chat? 68 Ascension token? Can we do the third Ascension with the Merc? Is it possible? We're probably gonna gamble a lot of relics to try to get more honor resistance. Oh, we could try to unlock the full box before. Shit, we should do that, right, chat? Should we unlock the full... Like, quick question. Do you have the full box unlocked, ladies and gentlemen? Or do you not? What do I mean with a full box? Well, you have this relic coffer and, well, like, you can fully unlock it. Maybe I should do that before trying. Yeah, it's probably smart. Oh, who's lasering me? Who's laser? Stop it! Stop it! Dave! Seriously, what was that? You just gave no fuck. You just kept lasering me. How do you unlock it, sir? I can show you. Because I need to read myself. I know how to do it. Like, the first part is by doing another Ascendancy. So if you, for example, do the Trials of Sechamus another time with a double floor token, so not a triple floor token, a double floor token, you actually unlock parts of the further box. And I think we gotta do the Trials of Chaos the second time too, but with 7 instead of... Wait, let me move towards this gem jewel because that jewel socket is going to be nice. I need more jewels though. I'm still sad about the amount of jewels I have. None. Anyone else in my predicament, chat? Because I have barely any jewels. Rather feeling sad at this point. Oh shit, we still haven't looked at the grenades. Do you keep reminding me and I just ignore your chat, or do we keep forgetting it? You know? What's the consensus here? Is it your fault or is it my fault? Probably your fault, chat. Most likely, let's be real. Ignore nah. Like it's probably like no one in chat actually saying it. Like it's really disgusting. How you keep ignoring me. I thought we were friends. It's almost Christmas and you're not blessing me with those good old holiday spirits. I hope you're prepared, by the way, chat. Like one last present is coming today for the waifu. A little small surprise. No, it's not a dick in a box, chat. Seriously. Never a bad idea, though. What are your thoughts on using Radiant Grief Helmet? What for? I mean, I ignite with explosions, and I drop my explosive grenades every single time. I don't only drop grass grenades. That would be a waste to only drop grass grenades. So the helmet that ignites is for me personally wholly unnecessary. I'd rather play anything else. I mean, I can understand how people think that running around and auto-igniting stuff would actually improve the build, but I just cannot fathom why you would think that. When you have such a, like, it's not even your source of ignite is hard to do. Like, your source of ignite is incredible easy, and it's like baked into the build. Like my source of ignite is hitting my enemies with my explosive. Like here, see, like you're shooting explosive and gas grenades anyways in an alternating pattern, because you cannot do only the one. You don't have the cooldown recovery to only do one. So whenever I approach an opponent, like the first things I do is usually flash grenade to get them flashed, then explosive, gas, explosive, gas, explosive, gas. Shoot an explosion shot into it. Gas, stun, tar grenade, explosive, explode them all, kill. You know, like we're not really like getting ourselves stuck with one thing. We're all of it, right? We use all the grenades. Stun, gas, explosive, stun, tar grenade, gas, explosive shot, boom, dead. He just vanished. Well, what happened, chat? Where did he go? Cotton Eye Joe. He was just gonzo. Like, sir, are you okay? Is everything all right? Like, ah! You run out of mana on bosses. It helps to have clarity. Game, theme, song. I have in my spirit gems clarity for 30% more mana regeneration. Helps. Tons.
Go.
12 to spirit. Oh, you get a lot of spirit bonus. Penetrates cult resistance. I'm gonna penetrate your cult resistance. Okay, let's see what for jewels do I have. I need a jewel for socket, chat. What do you think we should take? Penetrates, totem life, faster start of energy shield recharge, obviously all useless. Cool damage, no. Chance to ignite, melee damage, magnitude of bleed, fire damage would work. Chance to shock, maximum life, increased damage with bows, and increased projectile damage. The robberies, the increased damage with bows, because if that would just be something else, I mean, let's do the Chaos Orb. Increased shock duration. Okay, like great. That one is also done. Chance to shock. Chance to ignite. Shock, life regeneration, energy shield, critical hit chance, lightning damage, damage with bows, elemental damage, armor break duration, amount of life leeched. Yeah, so like all, we might as well just take the fire damage and the more life leech. Might be it. Gain 1 range on melee hit. Yeah, you know what? I always wanted to have that 1 range on melee hit. Wow, moist me up, daddy. Do you have a building for this, Merc? Last YouTube video has it all. Okay, so someone was saying about voltaic grenades and if I could add them to the build. Let me take a tier 15 gem quickly and let's look at the voltaic grenades. What do they all do? Oh, that's a spirit gem. Well, I guess I can just upgrade my things. I was not looking for a spirit gem though. I was looking for a normal one. Okay, so you're saying Pony use voltaic grenades.
Voltaic grenade lets out an electrocuting blast, potentially paralyzing enemies it hits. Voltaic grenade lets out an electrocuting blast.
The only issue is that they're quite expensive too, so they get like kind of on point with the gas grenades, as the gas grenades are also relatively expensive already. Again, I would have to do the electrocution build up to probably get that going, and they nerfed electrocution recently. I mean, I can put it into the slot and just put them into the rotation. We can try out. I don't think we need it. What I would go for on the volcanic grenade is probably the chance to shock. So we need to go for conduction if that actually works. But that would make it even more expensive, and I think that would be a huge problem. Because right now it's a 120% increase. There would be kind of like chalk. No. Nothing really I'd like to have. I mean, extra lightning damage, sure, but that's about it. You don't need voltaic if you're using gas grenades. Well, voltaic could apply shock, and if you get shock, you do more damage. So that's that. But I will fully agree that you don't need it, but this is not a question of need. This is more a question of why not. So chat asked me to give it a try, and here I am giving it a try. Simple as is. Inspiration, 40 less cost. My inspiration is, I think, being used somewhere else already, but I gotta double check. We could put it on, though. They look underwhelming as fuck.
Here it comes!
They're not even shocking. Like they're more for the electrocution build up, but we are not working on electrocution, so they don't add anything to the build. So probably no, we're not going to use them. I can already say that right now. If I would have to, like, if I would use them against a boss, maybe, but against normal mobs here, absolutely no advantage given. Use the oil grenade, yes, frequently. The oil grenade is being used for bosses, for elites, for everything. You just fiddle them in between. For the oil grenade, I have also multiple ways to make them better, because the oil grenades at this point have the duration with a persistence increase, and they also have something called, was it Defiler? Where they also increase the ground duration even more. So you can get their base duration of 5 seconds, I think up to almost 10 seconds at that point. Which is quite damn good. But just having to do this every 10 instead of every 5 seconds is vast difference. So very happy with them right now. Yeah, they have like... Oil duration is 7 seconds, exactly. So 2 seconds bonus with what we did to it. Seems very, very reasonable. Oh, hello, Mr. Elite Man. So like for this freak, we're now using also the oil grenade quickly. Just get more damage. Oh, let's take the advanced bombardment crossbow as that could. Nope, nothing. Bye. I don't want you anymore. Don, thank you for the 28 months of support. Don, appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Can you also play a witch hunter build that doesn't use grenades like the gemling? What do you mean? I mean, you can play the grenade. You can play the grenades with the witch hunter. You can play it with a ranger. So the grenades are not ranger exclusive, merc exclusive. This grenade build I'm playing here right now would go hard on a ranger, because a Deadeye Ranger, in case you didn't know this, gets another bonus projectile. Just like that. So if you wanted to play it that way, that would absolutely be possible. The Gemling Legionnaire can as well use this very good, because the Gemling Legionnaire has the ability to use more support gems twice. And there's one tier 3 support gem you really want. Actually 2, which would be Heft, Elemental Armament, and another one. Short Fuse, where you go for double explosion. If I could put that on my gas and on my other stuff, dude, it would be insane. Isn't Ziggy using Tesla Grenade as a prime attack? Might be, sir. I'm not using it. I am doing the other side of the coin. Torn between maining Merc and Witch. I can currently tell you that as much as I love Witch because of the minion fantasy, the Merc vastly eclipses the gameplay feel. Not that Witch feels bad, it's just that minions are always kind of like... Minions have this issue of having to wait for them to do something meaningful, like poke him with a stick, do something, nerd. Okay, increased experience gain. Cool. That's pretty good, I guess. So now these maps, is it every map? Yeah, all the maps in the, oh cool. Oh cool, oh cool, that's amazing. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we were talking about our relics and how to improve relics, correct, Moon, ladies and gentlemen? Put that away, put that away, put that away, put that away. Keep this right now with me because we need them. Oh no, a small corridor, my greatest enemy. Which? Very well put, sir. Okay, we wanted to go Act 2 and then the trials. I enjoy capturing 3 towers near each other and making all the maps in the area super maps with all modifiers from the tablets. Huh. That's smart. We take like a shitty Berea right now because I just need to see what's in there. So like if you open this up, it kind of shows you what you need to do. You need to complete the test of cunning, the test of time, and the test of cunning. The test of cunning, if I'm not mistaken, is the 3rd run, correct? I'm not 100% mistaken. It reminds me though. I missed the 4th time, so you actually need to finish the 3rd to upgrade it. Yeah. I mean, you definitely have to do the one with a 2 to get it open further. They'd be stupid to not do that. Haven't played the witch in a while. Don't even know how she works anymore, chat. Forget everything about the witch. Mm-hmm. Not mistaken. Our witch should be hogging. Yeah. Give those back. My witch is hogging all the good ones. What do you carry a quest item with you? Well, so I might have not found the other item, and that's why I carry a quest item with me. Okay? Don't ask questions you don't want answers to. Because right now, if I go for the relic altar and we would put in the... Again, we got the 68 Berea. Where is it? Just picked it up. So 68, that's our latest Berea we got for the level up. So we get tons of resistance. As you can see, we got 15% honor resistance. We got 22% honor resistance, which is insane. We got 31% honor resistance. We got another 16%. And this is 31%. So you notice I have crazy shit when it comes down to that. Now that would be 31, 22. The 22 could go out for the 15 if the 15 was better. But yeah, you have 31, you have 22, and you have 31. I'm not sure. I think honor resistance is capped at 70%. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But if it's capped at 70%, I might as well just put another one in. Like something with maximum honor or something in that direction. That's, yeah, 75%. So with 31, 22, and 31, we're good. Right? So you want to have bonus movement speed, I guess, right? 3% increased movement speed? Maybe? A little bit. Cap is 90, are you sure? I've heard different comments on that. No one could give me a definite on if it was that or if it wasn't. I mean, if there's obviously a chance you get more, you should put on this one, simple. It's also 15% more maximum honor. So we get like bosses deal less damage and tons of maximum honor. 24, 35, and 15. So this is crazy. The thing is, I don't think I should do it at 68 right now. So I want to do it at level 70 probably. Because I think 70 I should do it. My issue right now is that I don't have much honor with this character. It's probably the biggest problem as, well, yeah, my character has like 1,500 honor, right? my sword has a little bit more there. Okay, so if I would capture this lost tower, I could use it to empower more maps in the vicinity. But I can also just take this improved experience right now. Just take more monster damage. Bosses take extra damage is also good. I have one problem with the third trial boss on my mage, and that was that I need to stand still and cast my spells to be efficient. Like, it sounds stupid, right? But that was my main issue. I needed to stand still to cast my spells. And that caused, wow, a whole lot of trouble. As standing still was really... No, wait, that loses the 9% then? Okay, so then we're just not going to do the super ones. So, and if you have to stand still against the Scorpion boss, well, the Scorpion boss is stupid. Right? Has any one of you ever fought that Scorpion boss? Like, standing still against him was like the worst thing that could happen. It's like, oh no, I have to stand still against the Scorpion boss. Oh no, I'm dead. So that was truly interesting experience, and that's where my Sork felt like she's going to struggle. Like, no matter what I do, I'm just going to struggle with that boss until I figure out the cheat code way to kill him. Okay, let's just drop a few more bombs here. I'm being way too conservative on my grenade drops. Yeah. Being like very chill and not just dropping like 400 in front of their feet. Oh, snakes on the plane, huh? Give me that. Is there a way to gain honor on relics? What do you mean honor? I mean, you want honor resistance, and you can reroll your relics just like you can reroll any item in the reforging bench. So if you have relics that are completely useless, you'll go to your reforging bench, put 3 relics in there, and then have them reforged into a new relic. It's like the easy cheesy way to not have just a bunch of useless relics, because right now my relic coffer is full with useless stuff. And you could like have these semi-good ones that don't do anything for you, just easily rerolled into something that might turn out into cool stuff. It's quite useful to do that. I think GGG should have made respec free. Absolutely. I mean, they made respec cheaper, but it should 100% be free. As you say, this is an early access. We are supposed to test stuff. We're not supposed to get like punished by the game or feel the pain or anything. Now you're playing the game to test the game, right? To really like see all the different builds, all the stupid shit you can do, all the possibilities. That's what we're here for doing. And if the game natively holds you back from doing that, like what are we even trying to test here, you know? So I'm absolutely with you. And I think GGG will probably come to that realization after Christmas as well. But let's give them some space to breathe because they have been non-stop at work. I mean, let's be fair. The game released, right? And how many patches did they drop? And they were good. They were good patches. No matter how salty people are about their builds getting ruined, these patches were good patches from a gameplay standpoint. I wouldn't worry too much about the gear you're losing or anything, sir. I mean, you're anyways, like, it's a seasonal game where you make seasonal characters. It's not like you're gonna keep playing this character. I mean, obviously not for everyone. Not everyone's gonna play seasonal stuff, but like as the game releases or as the game then gets the new acts, you're anyways gonna start a new character already. And there's already people that are asking for a league now in January. I've seen the questions like, hey, do we get a league in January? Is it about time? Like, are we getting this? And like, so, sir, the game ain't even released yet. Could we all calm like down for 5 seconds and just like wait for the game to actually be released? Okay, one more lever. I feel like people would test less if they could swap the meta for free. Nah. I do believe people would check tons. I mean, it would definitely help people also to not give up on characters, because right now it's very often still the sentiment that once you have run into a wall in a character, once you have tried something and it hasn't worked out, that it's easier to just say goodbye to your char instead of like trying to kind of salvage that character. Are you proxim? Oh, you are intangible. Ooh. I still don't know how the different intangibility types work, chat. Like how, oh, this one I need to stand inside, right, to fix it. Oh. I hate you. I hate you. That intangible stuff is stupid to me. There's like the partial intangible and then the proximal intangibility. Like always, I don't know what I need to do versus you now. What do you want? Do I need to push into your butt? Do I need to not push into your butt? What do you want me to do? Please, sir, tell me. What is it you're looking for? Proximal tangible means, yeah, like I learned that like right now, correct? After fighting it multiple times already. But it kind of feels like just write it. There, don't hide it behind a weird keyword. Oh, it lights up. Thank you very much. Sometimes this doesn't light up and then you can't open the door. Another ghost. No, frozen. Oh, Jesus. You know what? That ghost pushing me with his like freezing cronies on the side. Not cool, brother. Absolutely uncool. So I'm gonna stun you now, and then I'm just gonna delete you from this world. Okay? No mercy. Oh, you're so dead. Yee-hee-hee-hee. Advanced bombardment crossbow. As long as it's not expert, I don't want it. Okay, 96 chat, soon 70 to be. Doriani. Okay, no. Oh no, wait, that was superior. I feel like sometimes it doesn't show the quality options, or I'm just blind and don't see it. Okay, let's see. That's a 16 skill gem, but for 16, I need to be level 66. I'm level 66, but I don't have enough dex, so I do actually need to refund some points.
Speak.
Not Atlas.
Speak.
That being said, I could have just put the skill point instead of refunding. Where am I? Ah, I'm here. Get some more dex. Because now I can finally learn 16 skills, which makes sense to learn. Vile Orb. I'm not viling anything today. Don't you tempt me, Frodo. I'm not planning to vile anything today. I'm a woozy and I'm scared. Minions have elemental resistance. Great. Great. That's so useless and I hate you. Good. Bombardment crossbow with 2, but it's only 36% increased physical, so that's bad. And again, if the crossbow isn't... Wow, 42% increased elemental damage with attacks. That's kind of nasty. I don't think it's still better than mine, sadly. But it's pretty impressive. I like what I see there. I don't think that increase will be enough. Wow, that's very much armor and evasion rating. I mean, currently I'm looking for an expert armor, I guess. Because we're playing this advanced armor. And we're still looking for a helmet, potentially. Oh, those boots have chaos resistance and evasion, but only plus 14. And plus 14 feels like I'm being scammed. And I did not come here to get scammed. That's 44% increased evasion and then rarity of items found. I don't want to do rarity of items found.
Quicken your pace.
Okay, Kitsuli, wait. We gotta check for amulets because chat starts yelling at me if I keep forgetting to check for amulets. Okay, there's a boss and a expedition. I love expeditions. So quantity of items found, increased magic pack size. Players are cursed with temporal chains. What is temporal chains? I don't know what they do. Let's see what happens. I think temporal chains was something like about cooldown. Slower movement. That's okay. I got 15% faster movement.
There better be gold.
Temporal chains slowed. Doesn't matter. Conjures lightning storm, which doesn't matter because you die. See, right now, if I go into the Trials of Sekimas, like with 1,500 HP, that feels like really bad. Because do you know how much honor my other character has, Chad? My other character has 8,000 honor. That was the advantage of my mage. My mage just went in with 8,000. Because why not? It's like, sure. Let's just do that. Should we? It's no meta. I wouldn't call it a meta. It's just a very satisfying playthrough. It has been my fastest campaign playthrough so far. It has been my tankiest character so far. Even though my defenses are trash. I mean, I just have some evasion, some armor. I don't even have what I want. My resistances are good though, so that's nice to see. But like all in all, considering everything, I am not having like the dream items go on and everything like work out the way I want it to work out. It's just doing the do. And yet we're very positively zooting through the area. We're not really fearing for our life unless we meet something super stupid in terms of elite. So I'm just like not worried by much. I mean, I probably die every now and then still to some bunch of chaos damage shebang. But unless something is really overloading chaos damage, I'm at least not going to be dying like out of the window. Ah, we found him. Monsters are immune to chaos damage. Well, I do some poison, but most of my damage is fire explosions, so that's fine. Okay, let's delete the area here first before we do the expedition. Last time I did the expedition, it was like super fun. It gave me like good items. Great, I'm stuck. We'll love to see that. Totally not panic rolling. Totally don't have like these giant name tags be somehow oppressive and in the way of something. Okay, every 4 seconds, runic monsters generate life over 1 second. Increased quantity of artifacts found. So, where is my explosives? Who do I need to talk to? Right, before I talk to you, let's... Okay, so we got life cannot be leached from monsters, mana cannot be leached. Monsters gain extra cold damage. Monsters are immune to fire damage. No, that's not happening. Monsters penetrate resistance. Wait, I can only start there? Yeah, I can only start there. Okay. So we want to explode the cold resistance one.
Always like watching things explode. Taking on some serious danger, I see.
I want to skip the other one here. Okay, what's gonna happen now? I'm gonna carpet bomb the area. Yep. We'll just carpet bomb the area so that anyone that actually comes, you know, anyone that actually walks out of it, it's just straight up walking into it. Fantastic. Problem, solution. Actually, I wouldn't even call it a problem, just a solution. I'm stuck. I cannot cast. So this happens, by the way, very often with a grenadier. And I don't know why it is especially with a grenadier, but you know when you sometimes can't use a skill? Yeah. That happens surprisingly... Wait, excavated chest? I should open them. Oops. That happens surprisingly often with him. Chat was yelling at me last time for missing out on the expedition logbook. What does that do? Area contains 13 additional chest markers. What? Oh, I can open portals to an expedition. What does that mean, Chat? What does that mean? I has not done the expedition. I don't like that on Merc. Yeah, it seems like hitting the Merc exponentially hard. And I don't know if it's because of the amount of like inputs you're giving the Merc, but it shouldn't be. But just very often I hit this, yeah, like I'm pressing the cast button and nothing happens. I'm pressing the cast button and nothing happens. Great. Is to date the most annoying bug. And it happens on any class. So if you haven't noticed it yet, it happens on any class. Usually it gets fixed by roll-in. So if you just roll, like then you mostly just stop having that issue. But if in the moment you're not rolling, you just hit this moment of like you're pressing your skills that you always press and nothing is just happening, and that just always feels bad. Like no matter that rolling actually fixes it, but you're like in your gameplay loop, right? You're fully immersed. You just want to shoot things and have fun. But your game is like, so listen, we cannot execute this command right now, sir. Execute order 66 is not available. We're sorry to inform you, but no order 66 today. It's not a bug, it happens when you're stunned. No, there's 100% a bug, sir. 2. I know when you're stunned that you're stunned, but there's also the bug for certain. There's a difference between these things. But you're not wrong. Oh, he's here. He's here, Chan. Okay, now we're gonna bully him. Stun, stun, stun. Don't get hit by it, okay. Stun him, even though he can't be stunned. Stun him. Because, well, you might say he can't get stunned, but we all know what he says doesn't count. Are we liking the level of damage, ladies and gentlemen? Also, what the hell is that amount of loot that you're dropping, sir? Expert sturdy crossbow. Oh, I would really like to take that. Lesser Jeweler's Orb. I feel like at this time I should get the medium Jeweler's Orb, but that's just me, Chan. But at this point, I don't even know when you get them. I have not seen a single medium Jeweler's Orb yet. Give me that sweet level up. You know you want to. I'm getting a message from my waifu. It's probably saved me. The children are murdering me. That's level 70. GG, ladies and gentlemen. Level 70 reached. Okay, where's the other elite? I feel like I've been through this map now. Up and down. You better show me that other elite now. I mean, this is the fastest character to level to 70 yet. It's been an absolute blast how quick we've gotten here. I'm really happy with how well it turned out to be. Especially since we started the Merc with a premise that Merc is very clunky and it's actually not good to play. That was the premise under which we began playing the Merc. Because people kept telling me Merc is like so clunky and you're not going to enjoy the Merc. And well, I must admit that I don't see the issue that people have been having. Let's go sell so we can pick up more of the items. Don't trust people on the internet. Never. Okay. So we're level 70. And now we get the increased stun build up, and then damage with hits is lucky against heavy stunned enemies. So if we stun someone heavy, my damage would always roll twice to make sure that I'm getting the better damaging result. Which is a good thing.
What is it?
Evasion rating 460. It's only your advanced armor though, so it's kind of sad. I don't want that. What am I selling here right now? I'm not selling any, yeah, not any superior gear, right? No, I'm not stupid. I'm mostly stupid, but not that stupid. Okay, that was helmet. There's a plate armor. Fire, cold resistance. Stun threshold. I think I gotta look into this if I want to keep it or not. Increase cast speed and physical damage to attacks. Seems really useless for me. And let me put these away. Get that all over there. Break it down. Teleport back in. And there's the other two. Wow, they're really close. That's crazy. Oh. Wait, carpet bomb the area. Then stun him. I'm not letting you surprise me. Not playing that. Okay, and you too. Woohoo! He landed right into my He just jumped and he landed right into my stun grenade and it just bullied him away. It's like, oh! Nuked. Okay. Well, GG, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, this has gone like very successful so far. I'm really happy with the improvements. We get the attack speed, we get the bonus movement speed now, so you're moving faster than ever. We get the bonus elemental resistance, and we penetrate all the elemental resistance, so that's a bonus to penetrating fire resistance. So let's show you a double-double. Stats, fuse, attack speed, more area, then we're gonna make it lucky. The biggest problem is that you don't actually have that much to choose from. Sure, I could go for defense, but the problem is, what defense could I get? So I could get myself another 80% more armor from body armor. And considering how much armor I have, maybe that we should do that. I mean, we get like 1.5 right now. So if I get another 80%, we're looking at 1,500 times 1.8. Right? Yeah, getting another huge chunk of armor wouldn't hurt. Surely. Might think about it as we can kind of just boost this further up. Don't really need it right now, but we'll look into it. I mean, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points only. So instead of going for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points here, you could just invest them straight up into the bonus defense, as it would also be 15% more armor, 15% more armor, and 80%. So it's actually over 100% more armor. That would be like tons. But you know what? Let me just reroute that because I want to see how much it would be. So we're gonna take this 2, 3, 4. Sorry, we need to take you out, gem. 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna go for the dex strength. There. So that would be a lot, and then we just gotta move like the next two in there just to see where this would actually end up. Because it would, like, really would be a lot. I would actually tell you the numbers. You're true about that. I completely forget. Like, I do the math in my head usually, but we could just shift it here. So it would increase our 61% to 66%, and by another 2% too. So in total, we go up to almost 70% because of this. Like, if I consider the 15% increase and the others, I think it's worth it. Like, it's 2 and 5% more, so it's 10% in total more. It's hard damage mitigation, so it's kind of nice. Good. Chat, that being said, I told you there might be the danger of my wife getting violently ill, and that is what's happening. The wife is getting violently ill. I am saddened because we have so many viewers in here right now that I would wish to continue, but I simply can't. Therefore, just a quick heads up for the people that have missed it. We fixed the FPS right now by activating FSR or DLSS in your case together with performance. Okay. And we turn on the FPS cap. That together helped us to never drop below. We're mostly at 180, and the lowest we're dropping is 120 to 144 right now when we drop the grenades, which works perfect. Therefore, chat, I sadly have to go. Thank you very much for coming, lurking, chatting. I wish we could continue, but I can't. I need to take care of violent ill wife and children, and I'll be back tomorrow for more. Don't forget to watch the boss fight video. I hope that will help you with your boss fights, and I'll be all seeing you either tomorrow or after the 26th. Have a good time. Take care.